vision, leadership, workplace-related topics. The Voices of Victory podcast show. Subscribe today. Let's go.
Vision, leadership, self-esteem, workplace-related topics.
Subscribe.
The Voices of Victory podcast show.
Voices of Victory.
Vision,
Voices of Victory.
leadership,
Voices of Victory.
workplace-related topics.
The Voices of Victory.
Voices of Victory. Voices of Victory. Voices of Victory.
It's time for the show. You are now listening to the Voices of Victory podcast show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mario Di Leone.
And welcome to the Voices of Victory podcast, where today your imagination will meet the ultimate potential. If you're one of those people that's actually afraid of putting yourself out on social media, this is the podcast episode for you. And the big question I have for you is, have you ever felt that burning itch to express yourself out in the world, but you stopped short because you wondered, what will they think? What will everyone think of me? Or maybe you caught yourself saying it, I'll do it later. But let's be real, later never comes. That stops today. That stops right here on this show. This is your wake-up call. This is your front row ticket to creativity unleashed, where only you connect to the rule. And that is the rule that there are no rules. So guess what? Stick around, because in just a moment, you're going to hear a clip from the legendary David Bowie. He's going to share his radical thoughts on self-expression and why playing it safe is the quickest way to fade into the background. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. So lean in, grab a drink, take a breath, and ask yourself, are you creating or are you waiting? Let's dive in.
Yes, never play to the gallery, I think. But you never learn that until much later on, I think. But never work for other people at what you do. Always remember that the reason that you initially started working was that there was something inside yourself that you felt that if you could manifest it in some way, you would understand more about yourself and how you coexist with the rest of society. And I think it's terribly dangerous for an artist to fulfill other people's expectations. I think they generally produce their worst work when they do that. And if the other thing I would say is that if you feel safe in the area that you're working in, you're not working in the right area. Always go a little further into the water than you feel you're capable of being in. Go a little bit out of your depth. And when you don't feel that your feet are quite touching